Good morning, everyone. Today I'd like to welcome you to A Time to Heal, my essential oil vlog, and I wanted to let everyone know today about how can you use your essential oils. More specifically, I wanted to talk about how we can use essential oils by putting them on our skin. Now, a lot of times some people are more sensitive than others, and so when I talk about putting essential oils on your skin, if you've never done it before, you might want to test first. A lot of essential oils, for example, such as lavender, are very mild, and typically people don't have problems with any kind of redness or anything when they use this. And like, here's a prime example. Lavender is a great oil for better looking skin. So if I were to put this on, say, I have like a little skin issue right here, I could just take this essential oil and put a little drop on my finger, rub it on. Lavender is good for relieving stress, as it's well known for that. It's good for better appearing skin, and this essential can be placed right on the skin. In my case, I just did that. If you have never used essential oils before, or maybe if you'd like to, you have your children and you want, they have sensitive skin, you can also apply an oil to your skin first. Like, for example, I have this vitamin E oil. You can use jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, you can use olive oil, you can use coconut oil, whatever oil you may have. And if you feel like you might be sensitive to essential oils, you can, mix an oil half and half, or you could just take a little bit of an oil and rub that on your skin first, and then the essential oil on top. And what that does is it just kind of dilutes it a little bit, so it doesn't cause any problems. Now, typically, like I said, you can use lavender right on your skin. It should be fine. I wanted to say also, again, from our last lesson, if you listened to it, please do not go out and buy essential oils from Walmart or some other Bed Bath & Beyond vitamin shop and go putting them on your skin. Please, you only use therapeutic grade essential oils for this. This is something that you do not want to mess with. You do not want to put essential oils with chemicals on your skin. You have no idea what's going to happen. And this is a truthful story that I tell a lot of people, and they're probably sick of hearing it. So I'm going to tell it again. I had a friend. She had hurt herself on her neck. She had burned herself. And one day I came, and this was a couple days later, and it was bothering her. And I'm like, hey, maybe you want to put some lavender on your neck. It might make it feel better. It's good for, the appearance of your skin. And so she did. And she was pleased with her results. So, over the weekend, she went out to Vitamin Shop and she bought a bottle of lavender. The bottle said it was pure. She put that on her neck, and it burned and burned. And then, of course, she tried to wash it off with water, which made it worse, and it burned some more. And she couldn't get the oil off, and it was a disaster. And it taught me a lesson. Please do not use any other essential oils on your skin. That's what I tell people, because I don't want to see anybody go through what she did. It was such a difference day and night between the two. The bottle said it was pure lavender. She had no idea it wasn't. So that's just my lesson for the day. If you're going to do this, please only use therapeutic grade Young Living essential oils, all right? So what if I'm sleepy? I want to go to bed. just want something to wind down before I, go to bed at night. Lavender's great. You can use lavender. People put a drop on their wrists maybe, if you like the smell. Now, here's an example of an oil. We have Rutavala. This one is for helping us wind down at night. This one smells really bad. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, it's not nice. So you don't want to put this oil somewhere where you're going to have to smell it. As far as I'm concerned, I don't want to do that. But you can put this oil on the bottom of your feet, which is what I tell people to do. If an oil you want to use is got a really offending smell, you might want to put it on the bottom of your feet, put socks on, and head off to bed. That's what I would do. Sometimes they don't smell great. This is valerian in it, and it's good for relaxing, but doesn't smell great. So the bottom of your feet is a great place to put essential oils, especially for children if they're really sensitive to smells or they don't like the smell or something like that. Thieves essential oil, for example, is our oil for boosting the immune system, but that oil is what we might tend to call hot. It has cinnamon in it, for example, which might irritate your skin, and so it's a good idea to put that oil on the bottom of your feet where the skin is tougher and doesn't have it's not as sensitive. So that's a great place to put essential oils. I don't know, oregano is great. We've heard so many things about it, how good it is for your immune system, but do you want to smell like pizza pie? That's what that oil smells like. So I would put that oil on the bottom of my feet. The bottom of your feet is a great place to put essential oils, especially if the smell offends you. So what other oils do I use on my skin? Well, sometimes, here I'm looking, Stress Away. Stress Away is a great oil. You can use this as a perfume, and so what you might want to do is apply this one on your wrists and the back of your neck, just like you would if you were using perfume. And I didn't put this one on because I already had put on Valor. Valor's my favorite, so I kind of use that at work to kind of help me think more clearly, less stress, just kind of help me to do the things I need to do and not be, stressed about it. But I'll put this on my wrists, rub it in, put it on the back of my neck. This one's my favorite. If the kids are fighting in the car, if there's a lot going on, I'm like, gotta pull out my Valor. So I'll put that right on my skin. This one seems to be pretty gentle. I haven't had any issues with it. What if, for example, you feel really congested? Say you're, got issues here. Well, we have RC. I have RC and eucalyptus. Here's another good one. And I will put that directly on my chest. If you can remember, when I was young, I remember Vicks. I don't know how many of you remember Vicks. My mom used to put it on me a lot. This oil tends to smell like that, and it has the same results. And so you can put this on your chest. But if you're using something like this with your kids, again, you can have another oil. You can add like some vitamin E oil, rub that in, or coconut oil, and then put this on top. This way there's no skin irritation, and it's good for you. So I would try that. I'm trying to think what else. Here's an essential oil. This is a part of the Kids Sense line. Now the Kids Sense line of essential oils that Young Living has are already blended and they're already diluted, and so these are great for kids. And this one's called Owie. Now I'm pretty sure you can figure out what you would use that for, but here's an essential oil that you can use on your kids that's pre-blended, and most likely I wouldn't dilute it because it's already diluted. But Owie, there's sleepy eyes. There's Tummy Jies, I believe. There's a couple. There's Genius. So there's a couple kids sense oils. If you want some essential oils, especially for kids, those are already pre-blended and great. And so essential oils are great for, I already showed you how to diffuse them, and I showed you a couple diffusers, and that's how you can get the essential oils by inhaling them right into your circulatory system, go through your lungs. In this case, you can put essential oils on your skin, and they say it takes a couple minutes for that to get in there. I think within 20 minutes they say, it's all in your body. But it's another good way to get essential oils on you, in you, and with good results. So hopefully I've helped you a little bit today, talking about how to put them on, how to use them. And again, this is called a carrier oil. If you've never used essential oils, you might want to use it with a carrier oil first to make sure there's no sensitivities. Now there's one thing I would like to say. Essential oils have a tendency to bring toxins out, to release toxins from your body. And so there are times when you might use an essential oil on your skin and you'll notice that it's really red and inflamed. And from what I have read, it has to do with the releasing of toxins and bringing them to the surface of your skin and trying to get rid of those. So again, if that happens, you need to be careful. Realize that maybe you should do a detox or something. But also, be careful, and probably the bottom of your feet might be the best place to put essential oils until you can figure out, why you might be having a sensitivity. Not so much to the essential oil itself, but to the fact that it's helping your body release toxins, which actually is a good thing, except for when it makes your skin all red and inflamed. So I just wanted to add that little tip there. So hopefully today you've learned something new, how to use your essential oils on your skin, and I will come back and talk with you next time about another subject. So if there's anything that you want to know about, maybe you could type it in the comments and I could do a class on that, or a little vlog, or whatever I'm doing right now. And I hope you learned stuff, and hope to see you next time. Have a great day, and use your essential oils. Happy oiling.